Progress test. Units 1 and 2. Listening. Exercise 8. Speaker 1.
It's funny, one year we had to do a special maths exam. I got 95%, and that was the highest mark in class. The strange thing is that I hadn't revised any more than usual for this exam. So the thing is, I won a special prize for my result, and then I thought, what have I done differently today? And then I realised that I'd gone to bed much earlier the night before. So I thought maybe sleeping for longer is what helped me. So I've started to go to bed early every time I have an exam. The only problem is that my exam results in subjects like history or biology haven't really improved because of the extra sleep. And my dad, he just says, forget sleeping, son. Just study harder or eat better food. Eat fish. It improves your memory.
Speaker 2.
I don't have one specific technique to prepare for exams. With me, it's more a question of a routine that I follow that works for me. When I have an exam, I always do the same things. So, the night before the exam, I always prepare everything I'll need for the exam carefully. And I always go to bed at exactly the same time, 10 p.m. precisely. Then, the morning before an exam, I always have a good breakfast because I think you can't concentrate properly or think clearly if you're hungry. Actually, a big breakfast is unusual for me because on every other day I only have a glass of juice and that's it. Anyway, I always follow the same procedure. I think it helps. My exam results have really improved.
Speaker 3.
A special exam tip? Well, this doesn't help you with the actual preparation for an exam, but I think it's a good idea. I always take 2 special pens with me to do exams. They aren't the usual pens that I take to school or do my homework with. It's because I think they make my handwriting look better, and teachers always seem to be happier when you write more clearly. And I don't take them to school every day because I don't want to use them up. Some people might think all of this is just an insignificant detail, but for me, it's fundamental.
Speaker 4.
I tend to write very quickly in exams. I know teachers always say you should write slowly and carefully, although in fact my handwriting is very clear even when I write fast. The problem is that because I write fast, I make spelling mistakes. And I think it's difficult to correct your mistakes once you make them. What I do is, when I finish a composition, I leave it completely for 5 minutes. I just rest. Then I read my exam like it wasn't mine, looking at it as if somebody else had written it. That way, I find it easier to find mistakes and improve the exam. The only thing is that you have to be careful with the time. That's why I always take a watch with me to exams.
Speaker 5.
There are no tricks for passing exams. It's not a question of luck. You're either ready for the exam or you aren't. And although we don't like to admit it, there's only one way to get ready, and that's hard work and special exam preparation. Yeah, studying really hard is the only way you can be sure of passing. But one thing I do that helps me is to carry a photo with me into exams. It's of me and my family. I do it because it makes me feel good and positive, and that can help you when you're feeling nervous, especially in the minutes just before you start. The only thing is that once I took it out and a teacher thought it was a note or something. He came up and asked what it was, but he was fine once he found out it was just a photo.